Myself, Nakib. My brothers and sisters, we are human beings. It's only natural and normal that sometimes we feel very happy and sometimes we feel very sad. So, when we are happy, we need to ask ourselves, what is it that is made us happy? If it is the relationship you have with Allah or Creator, that is something everlasting. If it is something material connected to this world, remember it is temporary. And the day will come when Allah will test you by reversing it. It has to be. In a verse in Surah Al-Baqarah, Allah explains, we will definitely test you, every single one of you, with some of fear, with some of hunger, and with several different types of loss. It's a long verse, but what I want to look at today is, when we are sad, what exactly do we need to do? Firstly, ask yourself, is my relationship with Creator, the owner of happiness, good? Is it intact? Is it proper? For example, if I am a person who has to no link with Salah, no link with Quran, no link with Allah, how do I expect to overcome the sadness that I am feeling? I will continue feeling more sad because I have lost focus. Lost focus from what? From the reality, the destination, from exactly where I am. This is known as the world. In Arabic, we call it the dunya. This life, the life on earth, is absolutely temporary. It is not going to last long. We, in actual fact, are here to be tested. It is a testing ground. Evidence regarding the fact that this is a testing ground is that none of us has what we want in this world. Rather, we only get what Allah has chosen for us. So He tests us with health matters, financial matters, love matters, family matters, so many other different issues, different types of loss. Things do not happen according to how we want them to happen, because Allah is telling you, hang on, this is just a test. We want to see how you react. Will it make you realize that it is temporary? People we found very sad today, and some news come to them within the split second, they can become the happiest people on earth, and vice versa. We have seen it happening. So this is Allah. He is the one who gives you glad tidings. You become so excited after you were so sad, and you can become so sad after you believed you have everything on earth. This is Allah's plans. Don't lose focus, it is Allah. However, like I said, when you are sad, the first question you have to ask yourself, how is my relationship with Allah? The relationship is connected to your salah, primarily your 5 daily prayers. Do you realize what you are doing when you are doing or fulfilling the 5 daily prayers? Sit for a moment and think. It will withdraw your sadness just by thinking, what am I doing? How am I putting my who am I putting my head on ground for here? How is it the one who made me, the one who owns my happiness, and ultimately the one I am going to go back to when my eyes is closed? I am going to go back to the supreme deity when I have just put my head on the ground for Allahu Akbar. It is powerful. If you sit and ponder over it, that alone will help you to remove the sadness in your life, because even if everything is going against your liking, you are assured that it is going according to the plan of Allah. Nothing goes according to someone else's plan. It's Allah's plans. So it makes you happy to say, oh Allah, if this is your plan for me, then yeah Allah, just make it easy for me to go through. That's why I said you ask yourself a question, is this matter related to deen or dunya? The matter I am said about, if it's connected to deen, then yes, it is a matter I should be said about. But if it is connected to dunya or this life, then I need to know number one, life is temporary, days do not last. It will not be the same. After nightfall comes day, and after day comes night. Remember that that's the plan of Allah. A lot of us are sad because of something temporary. You lost wealth. Everybody has lost wealth. Nobody seated here has not suffered a loss. Everybody has, they have dealt with it differently. They have suffered at different levels. Allah tests you according to your level. In one narration, the hadith said, Allah tests you according to how much He loves you. When He loves you more, He tests you more. That's a hadith. It's because when you have a problem or an issue, it is human nature that when you have a problem, you start looking for solutions. And a believer will look for solutions by getting close to Allah. So when Allah wants you to become very close to Him, He gives you a bigger problem, because He knows if you didn't have this one major issue in your life, perhaps you wouldn't even be bothered about reading Salah. You wouldn't even be bothered about calling out to Allah. You cannot say I am sad because Allah has taken a something material from me. You have to say Alhamdulillahi ala kulli hal. I praise Allah upon all conditions. Another very important way of overcome sadness, my beloved brothers and sisters, is to look at the creatures of Allah. Look at the trees, look at the animals, look at the greenery, look at when you are breathing the air, consider what you are breathing. Take a look at the sunset, the sunrise. Allah said, indeed, in the creations of heavens and the earth, and in the rotations of night and the day, are signs, signs, for those who intellects. Remember this, there are signs. These signs, yes, they show you the oneness of Allah, the closeness that you have to Allah, the greatness of Allah. There are many signs. This is why when a person is stressed, sometimes those counselors will tell you, go and take a look at the greenery, sit and watch. You see the water, you see the horses, you see a beautiful scene. What does it do to you? It de-stress you. For a disbeliever, it's just the scenario. It's a creations of Allah. For us, it is the greatness of Allah. Don't be sad. Really, these days are not permanent. They are temporary. The only time you should be sad is when you have drifted away from Allah. Now, people become depressed, they become sad because your life is full of partying, full of gambling, full of adultery, full of drinking. How do you not expect sadness? When you are far away from Allah, you want to overcome the sadness, come back to Allah. Come, Allah is waiting for you. Allah becomes so happy when you turn to Allah, and if Allah is happy, He will definitely make you happy. Thank you.